Welcome to part 3 of 5 of DaSy's Looker Studio video tutorial series. In this video, we'll provide an overview of how to access and edit data sources used for reports developed in Looker Studio. We will also demonstrate how to configure fields in a data source embedded in a report. Why would you ever want or need to edit a data source? Some of the most common reasons why you might want to are to change the name of the field, change the type of data for a value, maybe hide a field. You can add a calculated field, simple arithmetic functions that you can create, or you can change the field's aggregation method. Keep in mind that there are two ways that data sources exist in Looker Studio. So they can either be reusable or embedded. Data sources that you create from the home page are considered to be reusable. They can be used in different reports. Data sources you create while designing or editing a report are embedded in the report. To edit an embedded data source, you do so within that report. Anyone who can edit the report can also edit the data source. Most commonly, when you're working in a report, you'll find that you may need to edit something about the data source because you've run into things you don't like about your visualizations. You can manage all of the elements in a data source fairly easily right within a report. So let's talk more about how to edit the source in that situation. While you're editing a report, you can see all data sources used for that report via the Resources menu. To get more details about the data source, you simply make sure you're in edit mode in the upper right corner of the screen, and then select Resource and Manage Added Data Sources. The data source or sources embedded in the report will display in a list view, and you can select Edit to begin configuring the data source. When you're in editing mode for the data source, you'll see a list of dimensions. So again, dimensions are the set of unaggregated values by which you can group your data. Those will appear as green fields. Dimensions will be at the top, and then your metrics will show at the bottom. So the metric is a specific aggregation that you can apply to a set of values, and those will appear as blue fields. So now I'm going to stop sharing for just a moment because I'm going to jump back into Looker Studio, return back to that help desk ticket report we were building in video number 2, and we'll show you how to edit some characteristics of that data source. Okay, here I am back in my help desk ticket report that I was building in video number 2. So now I want to change some things about the data source associated with this report. And I see all of the fields in that data source over here on the right-hand side. So to do that, I'm going to go to Resource, and I'm going to Manage Added Data Sources. So there I see the file, the source. It tells me it's an embedded format. If I wanted to, I could even add another data source here through another connector like I did previously. But for now, I'm just going to edit some things about this one data source. And so I would just click the edit icon. And then I'm going to see a list of my dimensions and my metric for this particular source. And I just want to change a couple of things about these fields. For instance, I want to hide a couple of fields. I'm not going to use them in these reports. So I'm going to hide phone and email. I use these stacked dots here to the right of the field, and I just select hide. I'm also going to hide requester because those are people's names, like staff members' names. And I don't want to show that kind of information in any of the graphics I'm going to be building for this report. So I'm going to hide that. I also want to change the name of this field, requesting agency. I'm going to change it to program because that's what we usually refer to in the reports we're sharing about this nature for my particular program. And so I'm going to, I can make all sorts of changes to these fields. I can change the type of data associated with the field for date and time. For example, I could change the way it displays in reports if I wanted to, the format. So I can, again, change field names. I can hide fields. I can change field types. If I wanted to, I can add a calculation. I don't have enough different types of fields here to add a calculation. I could add, subtract, multiply, divide, perform those basic calculations in a new field, a new calculated field. So once I've done that and I've made all the changes I want to this field, I can just select done. And those are, again, just some simple ways to edit a data source. And when I close it out, I'm going to see all of the changes reflected here. So I don't see phone and email anymore. Program has been changed from requester, from requesting agency. I don't see requester anymore. So you'll be able to see the changes you have made right here back in your report. So that concludes this video. Next time we will work more in this report, add a couple of more visualizations, and we will also focus on adding controls to our report and finalizing it for publication. So please join us for that video. Thank you.